Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? It's Taurus down there again, y'all, and this is the Go Hard or Go Home channel. Okay, I want to talk today about why pickup artists and male influencers and saying game coaches hated the passport bros. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about that today. I don't know if y'all know, like a lot of the so-called pickup artists and game coaches and things like that channels didn't like passport bros for some reason. They called them weak. They were saying the same thing that the women were saying, and all kinds of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You could, they just pretty much call out. But a few of them were really only one person, which is AMS, uh, came out and actually apologized to these guys, right? And I saw the video and everything. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But my idea of it was that there probably shouldn't be any animosity against these guys in the first place. So I sat down and I thought about why other guys would be talking bad about guys leaving and going to other places. Even in that video, he was explaining like, hey, okay, well, it's an option. You don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. But the thing is, though, these guys came up with an option, and some other guys had something bad to say about it. And the reason I think that was is for the same reason that some of the women were having something bad to say about it. Women were losing a resource, a group of people, a group of resources. Women were losing that. They weren't admitting to that. They weren't admitting to that when the passport bros started saying, "Hey, we're gonna do this, do that." They weren't admit. The women weren't going to admit that. Okay, these guys, some of them got money. The majority of them pretty much because they're doing all this traveling and stuff like that, and they gotta have this stuff back here and everything. So they got money. Women were not going to admit that they were losing that revenue. That you know what I'm saying? That revenue chain, that little area. But these dating coaches and stuff also were going to lose that. These guys couldn't be talked into this junk that the other guys are being talked into, to where you're paying somebody to try to teach you how to talk to women. The passport bros didn't have any problems talking to women. I knew that when they was leaving, because I could understand it because I lived abroad myself. Okay, so I know how that kind of works. All right, and it's not just that. The money thing works different when you go to other places too. So, and a lot of people think you got to be in a third world country for American money to be worth more, and that's not the truth. When I was in Dubai, and it's been some years back now, maybe about 10 or so, but when I went to go do the exchange, my money was worth more than theirs. American money was worth more than theirs. And those people got oil, but there's other reasons for that. Probably where they fit into the world as far as can they protect themselves and things like that. So some of that stuff matters. But just because you go to another country doesn't mean American money is worth more. They think that that's American ignorance. They think that all the other countries, no, it's not all of them. And you got a few where the money is worth more. And in Europe, they had the doggone combined to make the euro for it to be worth more than American money. So in most places in the world, your American money gonna be worth more than the money there. Except for Kuwait. Don't even bother trying in Kuwait. I know about there. But the thing of it is these guys was losing a doggone stream a stream of income. Because you could not tell these guys right here that, hey, stay in America and take the American woman's crap. They were talking about the junk the majority of the time, which is why the AMS did a good job to come out and say that was silly, because it does look silly. And one of the things I'm doing on this channel is to keep telling guys that it looks silly to keep kind of trying to call out certain stuff, and then you're still gonna deal with the women anyway. It makes you powerless. Powerless. So guys gotta understand that too. But I think that The reason I'm saying these guys didn't like the Passport Bros is because they was losing money. They was gonna lose money too. The same way the women, when the guys left, it took a chunk of change out of here that could have been potential for some women to get. When the Passport Bros left, it took a chunk of change out of there. There was the potential for some of these pickup artists and male influencers and such to get that revenue. Really think about it. Because if the Passport Bros would have stayed in the States, let's just say that hypothetically, they would be having problems with women. They probably have to go to the game coaches. But because they chose their own route out, that's not the case. So y'all think about that and drop the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about that. But this has been Taurus Down here. I'm gonna keep this short. Keep it short. That's why the Passport Bros were hated by male influencers, pickup artists, and game coaches. What do y'all think? Hit like, subscribe, share, and drop the comments. Let me know what y'all think. This has been Taurus Down here. Y'all go hard or go home.